I think so. I need to double check that. I forgot. That's something I meant to do during the break, and I completely forgot. So let me ask that real quick. This is what they typically like to do because when they have the winners bracket done, the idea is that the winning team. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, that's the case for NA. It is not the case for EU. I am really glad I asked that question. Okay, well. We have a full best of 5 here, ladies and gentlemen. Rain versus 3X. 3X winning the winners bracket final. Rain losing the winners bracket final. Going down, beating Shaft in a 5-0 slog. It was an awesome series to come back in, and now they are playing the very map that they won their series against Shaft on. Let's take a look at their build. We've got Entaro in the Kleber, followed up by Bison in another Kleber. This time, he is in a unique upgrade, so I think he's going for like a little Destroyer Gang Squad idea. Supporting him is Lulu Snail in your typical Manitar build. Yep, Malamu in the Burgon again. Dastard in a Vermont in a Sniper Spect setup. Real Ship Shady is in a KOTS build Gearing, making his way to the C-Cap. In front of him is Gangbarang in a Gdansk. I don't think we've seen Gangbarang in a Gdansk today yet. Lucar 2003 is in a Moskva unique upgrade, and for Mazing is in a Minotaur Manitar with range build, or sorry, reload build. Okay, what do we have to the south, Mr. Puddin?
We have 3X's Hiragumo Omar. Well, we're just gonna say Hiragumo, 420 Blazing. He's followed by Kinimod's Manitar.
Mm-hmm.
The Gdansk is just south of Bacon. Don't Flash Babies, and that is more radar.
Mm-hmm.
Backing him up, Angel Stone and the Conqueror with reload and accuracy.
Yep.
Also backing up Bacon is Legmod Moskva, driven by IKEA, and that's all you get out of me.
Mm-hmm.
We have, okay, darn you, Minotaur Point. We'll start with him. He is reload radar,
mm-hmm.
and his smokescreen, Hiragumo, is, to nobody's surprise, a 420 Blazing.
Mm-hmm.
With Strivers, during pretty much everybody's build so far.
Mm-hmm.
RPF and Adrenaline Rush with Pew Pew. I believe that it's everybody for 3X.
You missed off Snackman's Kremlin, which is a Kremlin. I mean, it's tank build, whatever. Reminder, guys, Stalingrad and Des Moines are banned. This map.
My bad.
That's okay. Don't worry about it.
It's Kremlin, guys. Gonna do Kremlin things.
Yeah, right?
But he is built for survivability to absolutely nobody's shock.
Hey, let's talk shock for a sec. Look at Reigns, Kleber's on the one line. Look how deep they're going early. Just got caught out on Kinnymod's Minotaur radar.
More importantly, has Bison played a Club Air today?
I don't think so.
All
Big
right, so
hits
that's
on Kinney.
another one.
Whoa, did you see that? They were ready for that shot.
You would expect that with them going that deep.
Unfortunately, though, Marcelo Pella
no.
was ready with that smoke screen.
Oh no. Is anybody going to eat torpedoes?
And Tara has a good chance because he's currently sliding along the border. This is the one thing that hurts with torpedo dodging. He does take a torpedo. That's huge. Oof. That's a big ouch. Big
More
ouch.
importantly, really eat another set. Now, luckily he doesn't have the speed to.
No.
Stupid French TDs.
But that's the part about sliding on the border that makes it very tough with torpedoes, is it actually slides you into torpedoes. One of the rare times when border scumming works against you.
Now, I do believe 3X has realized that there's nobody at Bacon.
Go to C, fast. Striver's
Oh.
going down. Striver goes down in 4.5 minutes.
Ouch.
Ouch! We completely missed that because of what was happening on the other extreme edge of the freaking map. Wargaming, make these maps smaller, please. Oh,
More estuary. That's it. Next KOTS, estuary only.
that's right. That's right. All estuary.
That way we can put Sea Raptor to sleep.
Wow. Big plays early on for both teams. But 3X
Yeah, but
is on a
more-
bit of a back foot now.
I was gonna say, but more importantly, Rain came out on top with actually converting a kill.
Mm-hmm.
They did completely give up Bacon,
Yes.
and you know I believe to get an early pick.
Mm-hmm.
You know, unlike clan battles, an early pick in KOTS is not as devastating as it is in clan battles. You can claw your way back because. With that being said, Rain is going to get apples and chocolate, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's nobody at Bacon. Now, luckily, they have club heirs that can just go, well, I'm going to go over and get Bacon now. It's not who gets the caps first, it's who can hold them the longest, along with killing the enemy team.
Yep. Yep, and you can see these torpedoes right here. This is, I think, the Haragumos. No, I think that's actually Point's Minotaur Torps. But he's expecting Rain to just walk right into sea now. And you can see the torpedoes figuring that's exactly what's going to happen. Now, Gang should be fine here. But it's worth noting how right Point was with that idea. I really like that.
Well, I mean, it doesn't matter how right you are if you ain't got the range.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, Minotaur gets caught out in the open.
That Point, yeah. Dastard, I'm sure in the Vermont is looking. He's turning.
Ooh, Snackmax, Kremlin, and IKEA are marching up the 7 line.
Yeah. Dastard actually turned away from Point's Minotaur. I think they called out Snackman, and Dastard needs to go and deal with that potential threat. This game is not over by any means just because of that one kill. All right, there's the radar. They catch IKEA in the background too, so they know that IKEA's Moss was in that position. Take a look at 3X on the other side at the A cap button. Haragumo, Minotaur, Gdansk, Conqueror, all pointed right at A.
Oh, they're gonna march in and take it.
Exactly, yes. In the meantime, they're also gonna... I wouldn't be surprised if this play with Snackman is literally just to hold everybody else from Rain hostage in this one spot.
More importantly, I wonder if Bison's gonna go in for the yellow torps.
I mean, he totally could. He's got full health. Now, Dastard looks like he's setting up to go in, and I think they're going to go together. Bison is waiting. He wants Dastard to get spotted first, so that... Oh, nope, he gets spotted first.
Oh, no. No, not Bison.
And here's the problem. Okay, Snackman was ready. He fired, missed everything.
Yes, unfortunately, he is backed up by a Moskva and driven by IKEA.
Yes, but look at the teamwork from Fort May. Oh my God, what was that?
Oh, that was Vermont saying, freedom shells, buddy.
They don't render when you're zoomed out so much. Wow. So Bison was actually a distraction.
Snackman, I think Snackman is going to go down here.
Oh,
Snackman's
yes.
going down here.
Yes, and I was just trying to talk about the teamwork from Rain to get this kill, setting up all their assets together to kill out Snackman's Kremlin. That's a huge kill for Rain.
Listen, I'm going to say it once. I'm going to say it 1,000 times. If I'm casting with Zath, take the Alpha Spawn, guys.
They haven't even done it yet. Look at this.
Well, I mean, being down a battleship and a destroyer, this hurts.
Absolutely. Lulu's in trouble. He's out of heal.
No, Lulu's not in trouble. Lulu's dead.
He's actually shooting his gun. No, he's not. It looked like he was. Those were
I
just
think
ricochets.
I think they're almost in assured detection range. Ha 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 ha. But like
You're right.
Vermont's just gonna smash him.
Yep. Marcelo doing a nice job of just staying behind Lulu, and he knows Lulu's radar is down. As soon as Lulu's radar comes back up, he'll just nope out of range. So that was an easy kill.
Kills the Minotaur over at somewhere
At A.
at Apples because we're too busy watching Bison make sure the Moskva does not just go for a ram against
Dastard.
Dastard's Vermont.
Honestly, that's not a bad decision if I'm 3X. Just send the Russian torpedo. There's not a lot of time to make that decision as Lucar...
Ooh, Rain's gone from across the map. That could have been so bad.
On IKEA?
Yeah.
Yeah, IKEA was reversing. Malumu got detected when he fired, and then IKEA started pulling forward. Bison's got some torps in the water.
I was going to say, right after these torps go by would be your chance, but he eats one.
Don't even need to go.
He won't even make it. I was going to say for IKEA to try for the ram, but he won't even make it.
No.
Gangbang is just going to farm him out, along with Rain pulling their Moskva over.
Mm-hmm. All right, and Taro goes down the clever. We knew that was going to happen. It was only a matter of time.
Rex is farming out the Brigand, the only surviving ship that went to Apples.
That's right. It's 60 seconds until his next heal, so he's probably dead. I really don't see him surviving.
Let me rephrase that. The only ship that survived that stayed at Apples, because Bison went to Apples, but he rotated to Bacon and said, I'm done with that fruit. I want my meat.
That's right. He wants the protein. Malamute did get a good hit on Kinnymod's Minotaur, but that should be all she wrote for Malamute.
Listen, Kinnymod can still farm out 4 million damage with 1 HP. Right? I'm sorry, I'm a big fan of Kinnymod. But I mean, realistically, this is the skill level of all of these players we're talking about. If he's still alive, you're still farming.
Mm-hmm.
And 3X has got cap control, or at least 2 caps, but Brain is converting Bacon over to their side.
They got Bison in position, and even Gangbang is set up to also help. Possibly spring a trap in case Flashing Babies comes in. Now, here's the thing, right? Gdansk is very low, 6,000 hit points, does not have a heal. Kinnymod, very low Minotaur, and you can see he can only heal up a small amount of what's left. I think he's got 1 or 2 heals. 2 heals left, and that's it.
Right, but you're not taking something into account.
Which is?
Well, besides it being 3X, is their kite side is still alive in their Hiraguma Minotaur.
That's right, that's right. I just zoomed back when I saw that.
Right, so technically Rain is being surrounded, but I wouldn't worry too much. You do have caps. 3X has got to do something in a minute. Otherwise, Rain is going to come away with the game number 1. I can't count or think of words. It looks like Rain's going to leave Gearing, the real ship Shady, and 4 Amazing to protect C. They're going to leave Luca in the channel. Not a bad choice. He's got 2 islands protecting his broadside, and the only way to shoot him is at his face.
It's a very powerful position for a Moskva, absolutely. Especially with Formazing keeping his rear, covered. Flashbang Baby's now smoking up and farming Dastard's Vermont. Angelstone now threatening the B-cap.
Oh, no.
What?
He got underwater featured.
Who? Dastard?
Dastard got underwater featured. Welcome to SeaWorld, buddy. You think it's a deep pond, and it's not. But luckily, he's able to break away.
Yeah. So what
Hey,
Putin
I
is...
saw Free Willy. I'm getting out of here.
What Putin is talking about is when you get too close to the island, sometimes the underwater parts of the landmass just grab hold of that ship, and that's what happened. Dastard got stuck.
Oh, I do believe the Hiraguma for 3X got picked up by Moscow radar. Not 100% sure. I can't tell.
Gangbangs radar, probably. Gdansk radar.
Lucas, the Hiraguma with point south of Bacon.
Oh, you're talking about Vile down there. Okay, I thought you were talking
Okay,
about
that's-
Marcelo, because Marcelo was taking a lot of hits. Okay.
I'm sorry, I didn't know that was Vile. The X throws me off. But the Conqueror from 3X is on Bacon.
Mm-hmm.
Capping Conqueror is OP Conqueror. But there's 5 seconds left in the game. Jesus. Way to pay attention to score, streamers.
Right? Rain wins
win
on
on-
points.
You win on one cap.
Professional streamer.
Hey, we caught it this time
Yeah, we
before
did.
it happened.
Literally the last few seconds. Sorry, guys. We're so focused because we're so used to 3x just say we'll come back. And Rain did the same thing earlier too today. And then that happened. Congratulations to Rain. This will not be a 3-0 sweep if 3x is going to win, but Rain looking pretty strong that game, huh? All right, let's go back to the best of 5 screen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Game 2 of our EU Grand Finals best of 5 matchup. 3x currently down a game against Rain. Let's take a look at their lineup on loop. They have Striver in a Gdansk. Don't Flashbang Babies is in a Grozovoy. And then Vile is in a Gearing. All of the builds is as you would expect at this point. Speaking of Point is in a Marseille. IKEA is in a Reload Petro. Faster Motion is in a Reload... it's a San Martin. And then Kinimod is in a Des Moines this time with unique upgrade. Interesting seeing him in a Des Moines. Silverblade is in a Kremlin, full tank build. And Angelstone is in a Vermont with Quickscope. What do we got to the south for Rain?
We have a more radar Gdansk driven by Gangbang.
Mm-hmm.
Ship Shady and a 420 Blazing Gumo. Where is his cruiser buddy? There's the Minotaur driven by Lulu. Is radar and reload.
Mm-hmm.
Opper is Sniper Vermont. No surprise there.
Yep.
Is he running heavy AP shells? Interesting.
Yes, he is.
The other Vermont is Quickscope Vermont. Yeah, you only take a couple grains of sand out of rotating those turrets.
That's right.
Ledgemod Wooster, driven by For Amazing, going to Bacon. Looks like Gdansk is going there too.
Yes, they're going on opposite sides so they can try to triangulate whatever destroyer goes into the sea cap.
The Petrol, driven by Arturus, that's heading to Chocolate, is Reload. The Club Air Pier, driven by Bison and... oh god, I can't say the other Club Air's name.
Antaro?
Yeah, Antaro. Looks like Bison is legendary, while Antaro is
Correct.
shooty.
It's the same setup they had in the first game.
Right, like I paid attention to their first game. To the Alpha team. Root for Bravo here, okay?
All right, fair enough.
Interesting. I'm actually shocked and appalled at the exact same time. A Grozovoy beat 2 clubs to a cap and capped first. The audacity.
Well, he did use his engine boost, and he was also going for the cap really close to the spawn. For Amazing does radar. Now, worthy of note, he's got the unique upgrade in that Wushda, which means he's got 1 extra of every consumable, and his consumables reload a little bit quicker as well.
I was going to say, more important, the reason you're bringing it is because they just reload that much quicker.
Yeah, the whole design is so that they can lock out most of the C cap, and even though that happens, 3x still manages to get the cap anyways. Reminder, the banned ships for this game, Daring and St. Vincent.
Now, with all that being said, Rain did manage to cap Bacon and Donuts, while the poor San Martin Caps A, he's all alone. He has no friends.
Mm-hmm.
He's like the person everybody on the team just doesn't want to play with. Or ironically, like I hate to say this, but BFK's got me saying it. The Santander instead of San Martin, he kept calling it the Santander.
Okay.
It's sticking in my head.
All right, fair enough.
I just feel so bad. It's like you know, like it was pointed out by him, and I can't disagree with him. It's like the Goliath. It doesn't need a babysitter. It can go off by itself.
Yep.
And be just fine kiting by itself, right? And people may be going, well, why not just take a Goliath? At least it's got AG. At least it can do damage. Right. Goliath doesn't do damage in competitive either.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't have the reload. But San Martin has a radar to say, to hell with UDD and your nasty smoke cloud. You're not going to sit there for free.
Oh, point just gets whacked. I was just looking over there. Sorry to interrupt you there, but Malamu's Vermont was ready and just dunks on him.
Listen, it's just a little scratch. Be fine. He's got max AR almost.
Break off a baguette and rub it in. Be fine.
Yeah. I mean, Ontario, sending over a couple baguettes. If he backs up fast enough, he may be able to eat a couple. Fortunately, his Hydro was running, which he said, nah, I'm just going to tell the Starbucks people they screwed up my order.
Mm-hmm.
More importantly, 3X is now flipping donuts. Kyle gets caught under Petro radar.
Yep.
So it's only going to be 30 seconds before he starts reversing again.
Well, I have a strong suspicion that Taro might try to get closer to bump the gearing. I mean, Kitty Mout's pretty far back in his Des Moines, and his radar is off on cooldown, so now's their opportunity to just YOLO charge the gearing and take him out, especially because Point is kind of stuck, kind of jackknifed into this island spot here. Now, I think 3X senses that possibility, and you can see they're rotating the Grozovoy over.
I mean, like, what else is Grozovoy going to do? You capped C, you got out safely. The Wooster's not going to all of a sudden be like, yeah, I'm going to go cap C, guys.
Yep. Yep. There's the Destroyer bump I was talking about. Ooh, big hits on Bison, though.
Bison.
Yep, Point was ready. He backed up enough to do that. And this is what we talk about with the top tier teams doing that, playing that 4D chess all the time. What's the enemy going to do? How can we counter it? Okay, we need to move Point this way. We got to bring Flashbang back over here just in case as a safety net, all that stuff. Isn't Taro going to take a torp? No.
No. Oh, they're still fishing for Bison. Oh, no. I guess they're fishing for
Taro, yeah. Well, they're fishing for any of them.
Engine.
That was
Iron
IKEA.
Man playing this? The only person I know goes fishing in this game is Iron Man. Him and his random torps.
Faster Motion now under attack by Lulu and Ship Shady. Obviously, they know this is their opportunity to push this flank before Angel Stone is able to do much. He does fire on Lulu. Can he make the island? The plane's up. He does make it over the island. 10k hit. What a shot. And Faster Motion.
Back at Donuts, Flashbang is actually going to convert Donuts over.
Faster Motion uses his funny button. Look at his heal. It's back up in another 20 seconds. I don't think he's going to live for 20 seconds, though. Nope. Faster Motion goes down in the San Martin. Worthy of note, that's the second time we've seen a San Martin be able to use the funny button appropriately. Didn't work out in their favor this time around.
Well, just because they used it correctly doesn't mean they get to survive.
Exactly. Daster's got shells incoming on IKEA. Decent hits, decent hits.
There's nothing to stop the Hiraguma Ship Shady from getting into A and actually capping it.
Oh, yeah, yeah. A is lost for 3X at this point. Like, there's really no way they can do anything about it unless they want to pull, I don't know, the Petro and the Gdansk off. I just don't see that. Amazing is trying to... Look at him. He's trying to get up to this island. He knows he might be able to at least bait out the Petro radar, or even...
The enemy is about to win.
Maybe Striver's radar, but nope, he's now ship detected because of Striver's Gdansk position.
Now, I do find it a little questionable, but safer option's usually the best option. But Real Ship Shady wasting seconds getting into apples, probably due to where's Gdansk. But he, like, obviously, you know, we can see everybody. I still think he should have taken a chance and gone nose in because, well, you're backed up by your Minotaur.
Well, and also look at the points differential too. It's a very close game, but 3X has higher points right now. And you need to close that differential up as quickly as possible, and tying it up on caps isn't going to do it. Point gets whacked again. Point is absolutely the focus fire target, but he goes dark. And we're going to see this turn into an East versus West match pretty soon here as the toilet bowl commences.
That's what I mean. Like, he should have just gone straight into it instead of doing this little curl with it. Just go straight in, bring your smoke in with you, slow down, keep the battleship spot for the Minotaur to where Gdansk spots you.
Yep.
You're with the Minotaur radar.
I think the reality of it is, even if you went straight in, they would still be just under on points. To the point where they're still going to need a kill. But you're right, it very well could come down to it. And we got 2 minutes left to play. Notice the game is only 10 minutes in and change. But because of the quick point gain on this particular map, we're going to see this game expire in under 2 minutes. Well, in 2 minutes or less, I should say.
Well, I mean, that's what I'm saying, because considering we both suck at math and couldn't figure out what would be out
The
of
last
butter,
game?
right? Right,
Well,
but I mean, like I said, you know, safe route is usually your best option.
Okay, let's talk about safe option for a second. Look at Dastard. Dastard is literally just going to throw his brick into the sea cap and just hope to outlast for a minute and a half.
Well, more importantly, he's going to throw it in, stall the points, hope to get a trade.
Yeah, but I mean,
Right.
as long as he lives for 2 minutes, he's fine. You know? Like,
He's not going in.
no, he's not. I
Gang?
thought he would.
Gang's going to go in.
I don't like that. But
I
he
don't know.
sees
It depends if he eats the Marcelli.
he sees point there, yeah, and he tried that, didn't work, and then he got whacked by Angel Stone in the face. I really don't like that decision. I think that's a bad decision. Because he could have easily gotten... Well, there is no... Okay, yeah, because the cap doesn't go up to the... If the cap went to the island here, I could see him doing it. Because he has the shield on the left side of him. But if he were to go into this cap, he'd have to duck in and then turn left. That'd be really hard
Ironically,
to
it's
do.
the club getting the cap. We all know,
Taro.
you know, from playing random battles, you know, the French DDs are the cappers.
Yeah, he's spotted, though.
Yeah, he's radared. Is he not?
I don't know how he's spotted, frankly. There's no radar on. Maybe he shot his guns and then... I don't know. But for Amazing, I mean, he's just been setting up a tent the whole time.
You know what?
That was enough time. Look at the points, guys. Look at the
it
points.
was enough time. 40
That's all that
seconds.
needed to happen. And Taro just had to step on the cap for just a little bit. And now, once again, it comes down to points. Who's going to have the most points at the end? Unless somebody can die. I mean, 3X needs to... They're fishing for a kill right now. The Petro just going straight in. His radar's down. He can't even use his radar in time. Everybody's just dubbing and trying for a kill.
Like here's the funny thing. The thing that they could probably kill the fastest, considering it's over.
Oh, look at Malibu. Look at Malibu. Oh! IKEA goes down. They get IKEA. The Vermont Dastard comes around the island and just dunks on him.
More importantly, Team Bravo wins.
Rain won.
Bravo win.
Rain won 2 games in a row. Are we
Oh.
about to see another reverse sweep here?
Now, this conversation I do not want to be part of. Regular spawns.
Well, yeah, for me, because 3X is the alpha team in the overall match, right? So now they're the alpha team in this as well. Okay, so here we go. We've got Striver in a Daring, your typical Daring build. We got Don't Flashbang Babies in a Marceau. Vile 9, and once again, in his 420 Blaze It Harugumo. Actually, well, it's more like 410 Blaze It mostly. IKEA Leitung in the Petropavlovsk with reload. Napoli, that would be faster motion, range build in a Napoli there. Kitty Mod, once again, Minotaur. Gotta be a Minotaur, it is. Reload. Point in a reload Salem with radar. El Snackman shows up in a Schlieffen. We saw him do this, I think, last KOTS and do really well on this particular map with the Schlieffen. Angel Stone, he's bringing a Preußen in pretty much your typical gun or tanky focus build, other than brisk instead of vigilance. What do we have to the south, Pud, for Rain?
To the south, we have Intero and Gangbang, or however you want to say it, because words are difficult.
Gangbang.
Both are typical builds for a Daring and a Gdansk that are going to apples with a Salem in tow with radar and more pew pew. We have a 360 quick scope Vermont also heading to apples, but I'm sure he's going to be supporting Bacon as well.
Mm-hmm.
Also supporting Bacon will be full build Schlieffen secondaries. Of course, it's a full build Schlieffen. We're not doing COTS ready stuff today.
Mm-hmm.
So he's, got to get all those Nurembergs involved. Luca with a unique upgrade Moskva. Bison in a typical Daring build. San Martin, I guess I would just call this a typical build with accuracy and more pew pew. Stalingrad, more accuracy and pew pew. Typical Stalingrad build.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Interesting, though, he's going reload. I would... Normally, I think in competitive environments, I would rather have range on my Stalingrad, just because so many opportunities for cross shots, you know what I mean?
Yeah, on a big map like this, I think reload, because you're looking for that burst damage.
Okay.
Over to, sustained damage, so you want to fire as fast and as often as you can for the brief second something is spotted.
Okay.
Because once again on this map, if you notice, it's kind of German battleship heavy.
A lot
of teams do like to push a little bit more. So, like I said, I can see reload, especially for something like this.
Yeah. Well,
oh my gosh, a Marceau capped before anybody, and he got Bacon.
a reminder, Kleber Des Moines band. I don't remember if I said that already or not. But yeah, Flashing Babies gets the B cap right away. Flashbang, I mean. And...
I'm going to go with the original statement. You're Flashing Babies.
Oh, God. And Lucar gets a little bit of hit from... I guess that was all Snackman. Taro, though, is in trouble. Gets himself detected on that long-range radar. Takes 2 big hits. Actually, no, that's Kitty Mod's Minotaur radar, sorry.
Well, looks like 3X will be kiting from Chocolate, which means Bison's going to easily get this cap. So my suspicion, with the way ships are put out, is 3X is fighting for apples and Bacon. They already have Bacon. Now they just need to get apples, and they forced Rain's double DDs to get off of apples.
Yep.
Oh, look. Bison got Chocolate.
Yeah, he backs in with the Daring. Obviously, that's the weaker side for 3X, and it's just their own daring striver and faster motion in the Napoli. So it's kind of like both kite sides on the same side and both push sides on the same side.
Yeah, but ironically, like, where is where you don't see the typical kite side for Rain, right? It's a double DD and a Salem.
Yeah, if you look at where the Stalingrad is positioned, he's pointing towards the B cap. I think they're expecting a big push through the B cap with the Schlieffen and Preußen.
Wait, we haven't seen that at all ever on this map.
Which is, I think, why they set up for this. It hasn't happened yet, but it might. Snackman is continuing to work his way at least into that middle section. Now, if you look at the Moskva and Stalingrad for Rain, since there's a bit of a lull, you can see that both of them are kind of pointing in opposite directions. And what that does is it allows for them to both kind of mutually support each other. They can shoot in front of him and cover both sides that way.
No, I would have to agree with you. I believe Chocolate is both teams' kite side.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, I do believe Rain has a little bit more vested into it.
They definitely have more beef over on the C side compared to 3X. 3X definitely has more assets at A, and you can see what that's doing over at A, right? 3X is stepping on the A cap.
Ironically, with that being said, Luca got off of the island, is hydroing to Marceau, and I bet you he did that so that Marceau cannot park behind the island and get within sure detection to keep him spotted for the Napoli and Daring all the way out on the 10 line.
That's right. He's forced a little bit away from the island to stay out of that 2 kilometer assured detection range.
Metro for 3X is capping apples.
Okay. Now they're also going to use him to start farming out all Snackman's Schlieffen. Because he's not detected. Snackman is looking for shots, but there aren't any available. But everybody else has shots on him. So he's forced to go into the island. There you go. Now he sees somebody. Who does he see? He sees Dastard's Schlieffen. So we're getting a secondary slap fight here between both Schlieffens.
My money's on a Schlieffen. Oh, look, everybody popped Hydro.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
more circles on the map.
But more importantly, sadly, Schlieffen's Hydro is only 5.5 kilometers to where the Preußen or Kurfürst is 6 kilometers.
Yep. Look at these single fire torpedoes from Kinemod here. If Formazing pops forward, he's dead. He's been sitting still. He sees the conga lines coming. That's going to convince him to stay behind. But that also prevents him from moving forward. So it does give a little bit of map control. As Daring and Gdansk both continue trying to farm out IKEA in his Petro. I think they're going to get him eventually. The bigger question
Well,
is...
I mean, will it matter by the time they get him is the important question.
I have another question. What's been happening at Dastard here? He's definitely coming off worse for wear in this engagement. You take a torpedo? One of his torpedo tubes is...
got shot.
Yeah, one of his torpedo tubes is permid. Let's take a look at Snackman. Snackman's looking fine. There goes a stun on one of them. Malibu's Vermont is in an interesting position. I think he's just trying to prevent any sort of push out through the A cap. But Dastard might be the first one to go down. Wait, Formazing comes around the island. He radars and tries to gun down IKEA, but he's coughing up an awful lot of hit points for this. In addition, there's single fire torpedoes coming from Kinemod. Formazing might go down here. They are going to get IKEA, though. That's probably the goal, but that's a heavy price to pay for this goal.
Well, he goes down.
First blood going to Rain.
Oh, Vermont Shell's coming in on Kenny.
Oh, they connect. Not completely, but they connect.
Oof.
But look at the beautiful conga line torpedoes from Kinnymod taking Formazing down. Wow, and now you've got these destroyers that are trying to get in on this action. Kinney's going to have to try to go dark.
I don't think he's going to try. I think he will.
Yeah, I mean, he's just going to... We talked about this before, right? He's going to go to the border, and then he's just going to slide along it because, LOL, British light cruiser has infinite power on the border.
Well, all that was going on. Flashbang Babies is converting Bacon back to his side.
And Dastard has backed into the channel.
Are they using the Schlieffen to protect the Salem's broadside?
What's
3X
even...
with
what?
Stackman and Point?
I think so.
I just find it interesting that they're like right on top of each other.
Well, Snackman
I mean, that
does
is
have...
the.
Go ahead.
I was going to say that would be the difference maker in the Schlieffen slap fight.
Yep, that is very true. And Snackman's port torpedo, both of those launchers are quite low. Dastard coming under fire from Striver now. He's going to be forced forward from this. But with that trade, what are we looking at for points? 3X in the lead. They have 2 caps. There's a Daring that's about to get onto A. That's Centauro.
Oh, there's the radar from Kenny.
Mm-hmm.
Will the Gumo actually be able to gun down his Daring in
No,
time? And, oh my
because Malibu comes in
gosh.
and connects. Vile's like, all right, fine, I'll smoke up.
That's why I like that AP out of Battleships on DD. It's just that guaranteed damage.
Well, yeah. And this one, okay, that was the other game where Vermont had gone all in on the AP. Snackman backing up, though, trying to get his secondaries to contribute. Gangrang stopping. I don't...
I would not stop it for
No.
Schlieffen's. Nurembergs were shooting me.
I mean, I get it. You know that the radar is going to expire, but why give Kinney and Snackman and everybody else more time to shoot you for free? Just so that you can smoke yourself in radar and try to kill Vile, who's clearly just going to go behind the island. Oh, look, he's already backing up.
2 minutes till 3X is going to take this win.
Yeah, I feel like this was a big mistake by on the part of Gang. I understand he wants to get this kill on Vile, but he would have been better off backing up more. Kinney gets hit again by Malamu. Good shots from Malamu. But they need more than a kill to win this. They need 2 kills. Or
maybe a cap.
Bison getting onto the B cap could work as well. Radar up now from points, Salem.
Ooh.
What are we oohing about?
I was
Dastard.
gonna say Rain did stop all points for 3X for a brief moment.
Yep, but look at Stackman. Or sorry, Dastard. He's got no more heals left and down to 8,400 hit points.
Oh, he literally just has to sit there and pray for his team to start converting some kills. But it looks like 3X is sending Flashbang and Shriver into chocolate. Right? Even though there is, San Martin and a Stalingrad there.
We haven't been watching what's been going on over here for quite some time because of all the action at A. But, yeah, it makes sense. At least stop the point gain. You make it a game about kills, and that's what this becomes, right? So Vile needs to, not lose anybody, and Ray needs a kill. 2.
And we both need to go to bed.
2 kills is what Ray needs. Yeah, well. I blame daylight savings time on this one.
Ugh.
Arturius is quite low. Did he just use his funny button? He did. He used his funny button, so he's got another heal available. Napoli shells inbound. Oh, they connect, but not enough. Arturius is like, all right, I'm going to heal that. Thank you. Oh, Vile goes down. Vile goes down. 10-point differential. And Rain is the only one taking up points right now. Nope, now it's back to even.
I'm so tired right now. We're speechless, guys.
Intaro? Intaro in trouble?
Carl's in trouble. You keep watching him. I'm gonna see
Snackman pushing in.
that's what happens if that's if anything.
If nothing changes for 4 minutes.
Angel is sending all of his HP into Bacon. He
Rain?
will be taking on
Look at
everybody that can shoot him.
Look at the timer, guys. Look at the timer. The timer doesn't even know what's going on. Lulu Snail coming under fire.
Are they going to get Dastard?
They're trying to get Dastard. Dastard has one more DCP available. He's got no more heals. Marceau trying desperately to get some hits on him and get some fires going. Look on the other side, Gangberang at 1700. Malibu moving forward, gets a hit on point and takes him. No, that's the daring. That's the daring. And Taro. Daring torpedoes.
Ooh, poor Kenny's alone versus Gdansk, Vermont, and
yeah, Gang is so low. Dastard is so low. 3X needs this kill now. They've even brought the daring in to help too. Now there's 2 destroyers. They're in open water. They know how important it is to get this kill. And they are trying desperately to light this man on fire. And it's just not happening. Just not happening. Shells are now arcing over. They're a little bit too close to Snackman. Or sorry, to Dastard. Another kill. Snackman does go down. Oh my god. 6 seconds. Is Rain gonna sweep? Is Rain gonna sweep 3X? Rain swept 3X.
more importantly, Team Bravo wins.
Oh my god.
Are we seeing a shift in balance?
I sense a great disturbance in the force. And more importantly, now we can't go to my map.
Oh, thank God. I mean, darn.
Okay. I'm going to the winner screen. I need to join, obviously, the call for this. Wow. Okay. But thank you much. I gotta go. I'm gonna go to the Be Right Back screen and get things going for.
Well, y'all have fun. I'll be doing the giveaway right now.